How you doing, everybody? It's Adamant Nature here, and of course, we are back in the battle stadium for, would you believe it? Yes, more battles. So we'll be cracking on with this team, my IC team, which did rather mediocrely. Is that a word? Did rather mediocre? Probably the better phrasing, isn't it? But it's a fun team to use anyway, so we're going to give it a go. You guys can try it out on Showdown with the export that is in the description, and you can also try it with the code, which you can also find in the description. Yeah, how's this week going for you? We've been streaming on Twitch as usual, having lots of fun. Yesterday I used I almost said Mega Lapras. I tried Gigantamax Lapras, which I've been quite firmly in saying it should be banned for being way too good, and I still stand by that. We're going to see a Gothitelle, a Tyranitar, an Arcanine, a Sylveon, a Milotic, and a Ferrothorn on my opponent's team, which could be a little bit awkward for me, given the fact that I don't have any Ghost types to avoid Shadow Tag. And they could end up using Arcanine with Gothitelle to really drop my stats and things like that, and force me into a really difficult matchup and make it very easily for, or make it very easy, should I say, for T-Tard to stat up. Potentially weakness policy, quick attack as well. Quick attack coming up from that Sylveon becomes fairy type, and so it will activate a Tyranitar weakness policy. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this team. You also got the Grass, Water, Fire Core there with Ferrothorn, Milotic, and Arcanine. So what do we do? What do we do? I'm not convinced +2 max Airstream is going to take out the Gothitelle. I'm expecting Gothitelle Arcanine lead, if I'm honest. I'm going to go Inteleon with Gastrodon. I'm going to have Grimmsnarl in the back, I think, to help set screens. And then we're going to have... I think I'm going to have to go Darmanitan. Darmanitan can one-shot the... Darmanitan will one-shot the Ferrothorn with Flare Blitz. It can do a lot of damage to the Sylveon with Ice Punch, and possibly a one-shot. We've got U-Turn as well, which is able to get good damage onto Tyranitar. I don't think it's a bad option here. I could have even led with it, actually. That way, if they led with Gothitelle, I could have used U-Turned out the Shadow Tag, which wouldn't have been a bad option. It's actually going to be Gothitelle Ferrothorn, which is a horrible, horrible lead. Actually, probably couldn't have been a worse lead for me, if I'm honest. Huh. So I can't switch. Right, let's protect. I'm expecting a fake out coming out from the Gothitelle into Inteleon. I'm going to go for an Acid Armor with Gastrodon. I'm just going to try and buff my defenses, because if I can at least do that and keep hold of Inteleon's Focus Sash, maybe I can survive a few more turns against this Ferrothorn. He actually used to fake out Gastrodon and go for a Power Whip into Gastrodon, predicting my protect, and Gastrodon's dead. So a horrible, horrible start for us, it's fair to say. Part of me does wish I had Hawlucha here. Grimmsnarl may not have been the wisest decision. I'm going to have to bring in Darmanitan. And the Flare Blitz here is very obvious onto the Ferrothorn. Maybe he protects some Thunder Waves here, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz and Snipe Shot into the Gothitelle. I do think he protects. Yeah, let's go. Let's target this down. Let's target down this Gothitelle. Literally the worst possible lead for me. There's nothing really I could do after that lead. Nothing to do that team. He does nothing I could do. Yeah, after sending out my Pokemon. But in this situation, we do get the prediction correct. He does protect. Flare Blitz does a lot less damage than what I thought it was going to do, I have to say. Snipe Shot should do good damage as well onto Gothitelle. Yeah, not bad at all. As Gothitelle up for the Trick Room, and I could be screwed very quickly. The Gyro Ball is most likely coming out here into Darmanitan. So I'm just going to click... I could click Surf here. If I click Surf, then that will allow me to hit the Gothitelle. And get some chip off onto the... It would help me get chip off onto the Ferrothorn. I suppose I'll bring Grimmsnarl as well. I can't switch out. Okay, this is... Of course I can't, because Gothitel's there. Okay, right, let's try and... I don't think I'm going to take a Gyro, if I'm honest. But I don't have a choice. I'm gonna have to try. This is the only... I have to try and live a Gyro. If you're helping hands, there's no way I live it. Maybe I can live it Dynamax, because this is going to remove my Choice Scarf. I don't even know if Choice Scarf affects Gyro. I've got no idea. Not a clue. Maybe that's something I need to look up and figure out. I'm going to Dynamax. That's going to give us a little bit more bulk. If I could have had Grimmsnarl out and set the screens, that would have been nice. Because I think with the Reflect that we would have lived Gyro. Gothitel's just going to go for Helping Hand. And I think very quickly I have lost here. Oh, he's got Iron Head. Not even got Gyro. So we do actually live it with Darmanitan. And obviously we can't be flinched here. So we can go for the Max Flare. And that should end the Ferrothorn. So we are able to at least take a knockout, which is positive. And actually, I'm going to have to hope that Snipe Shot's going to be able to knock out this Gothitelle through the sun. It should do. Ferrothorn goes down. Gothitelle should be gone as well at this stage. Should is. So, I've managed to play myself out of a very difficult situation. I think as quick as possible now I need to get Grimmsnarl in. I need to get those screens up. So next time, I think regardless of what happens, I think I just protect and switch out Darmanitan. In comes Tyranitar. Yeah, okay. Let's bring in the Grimmsnarl. He's going to set the Sand, which is really, really unfortunate for Inteleon. Because it does mean that its Focus Sash will be broken. Although, is it already broken? No, it's not broken yet, is it? Intimidate Darmanitan is not a fan of, it's fair to say. Nonetheless, let's go for a Protect with Inteleon. Let's switch out Darmanitan. It could be very, very useful late game for me. Yes, I'm losing my Dynamax, but I don't have a choice here in this situation. If I can get screens up, get the Arcanine paralyzed. I mean, if I can get rid of the Arcanine and work out what items these Pokemon have, I'll be in a pretty good situation. Now, the other issue here is the fact that the Tyranitar probably is going to Dynamax this turn. And if they decide to just go straight into my Inteleon, obviously Protect isn't going to work incredibly well. And this thing is going to be very effective under Trick Room, given my Pokemon I still have remaining. This could be an issue. Not going to lie, this could be a problem. However, if he does activate a Weakness Policy, Foul Play does double damage, so that is a plus. Max Rockfall is going to come out. I'm assuming this is going straight into Inteleon. No, it's actually going into Grimmsnarl. Very interesting. I really, really thought that was going into Inteleon. So Snarl's going to hit Grimmsnarl. Of course, I can go for a Reflect here with Grimmsnarl, which is going to put us in, or maybe help us survive this Trick Room situation. I think there are 2 turns of Trick Room left. We will have a little look. But I need to try and stall out this Trick Room if I can. There are 2 turns left. Right, let's go for the Snipe Shot into Arcanine. Let's go for the Reflect. With the Reflect, I expect a liver hit from this Tyranitar. With Inteleon. I just don't think I live a hit from the Arcanine with a hit from the Tyranitar. He goes for the Max Darkness into my Inteleon, I presume. Yeah, we do survive the hit. Are we about to get snarled, which will be really annoying if we do get snarled, because that means I have a drop in my special attack. He actually just opts straight for a Flare Blitz, which probably gives him the game. Oh no, he goes into Grimmsnarl, which Grimmsnarl's going to survive here. I was fully expecting a double target here into Inteleon. That's not what happens here. That's not the case at all. We take out the Arcanine, and all of a sudden this game opens up for us. This game does open up. So here's the thing, right? I can protect with Inteleon here, but I think he probably targets my... I think he probably targets my Inteleon, which obviously his attack will go through Protect, which isn't an ideal situation for me. He also has Trick Room up, so in this situation, I may as well just click Ice Shard and just get some chip damage off, along with going for a Foul Play. I can't Thunder Wave him because it's Prankster on a Dark type, so there's no point in me trying to do that. So Ice Shard will help us get some chip damage. Foul Play comes out. If he does target Grimmsnarl, then that's amazing. Like I said, though, I can't see him not targeting Inteleon here. He does target Inteleon. Down it goes. So there would have been no point in me going for Protect. Well, then maybe with Protect and Reflect, we live a hit. I still think it does enough to the point where we faint from Sandstorm damage. And Grimmsnarl also faints from Sandstorm damage. Does he have... Was that his second or third turn of Dynamax? Twisted Dimensions return to normal. If I had Superpower here, I'd be in an amazing position. But I don't have Superpower. And that really sucks. He does finish his last few turns of Dynamax. This is going to be tight. I don't think I'm going to be able to... I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this thing. So let's have a little look at our options. So if I can go for flinches with Rock Slide. I think I'm going to need a lot of flinches though to be able to pull that off. Ice Punch is going to do 75. 75 power plus Stab is around what 105, 108, something like that. U-turn is super effective is going to be 140 power. A super effective banded 140 power super effective move on Tyranitar. Darmanitan, do you do enough? That is the question. I don't think this is going to be enough. Let's find out. No, it takes it like an absolute champ. It's probably max HP. We activate the weakness policy here. We need a miss of some sort, but he probably goes for Crunch if I'm honest. He goes for the superpower, which I don't think can miss, and we lose Darmanitan. So a really, really close game. If I had superpower, I win. If I had led Darmanitan, I would have been in a much better situation, but I think I did alright considering how poor of a lead I had. I did expect Arcanine. I thought he might see Hawlucha and be like, right, I need to get rid of Hawlucha, so I'll lead Arcanine for Intimidate. And then I'll bounce back with a double water. But no, he led probably his most favourable lead. It meant I couldn't switch out. I was weak to Ferrothorn's Stab. He could set Trick Room, which meant that he could outspeed the majority of my attackers on my team. And really, I was in a difficult spot from that point, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate that we lose that. But nonetheless, we will continue. We'll continue. Oh man, if I'd led Hawlucha and really threatened the to be fair, had I led Hawlucha, what would have happened? He probably protects with Ferrothorn and probably Trick Room's first turn. If he fake outs Hawlucha and I get an Ice Shard off, and then he maybe Gyro Balls Hawlucha, I probably faint as well, regardless. Oh, a Charger Bug! I've not seen one of these in Gen 8 yet. I do know what it does, though. We've also got a Seismitoad here. Along with a Pelipper, of course, for a Rain Setter. We've got a Conkeldurr, a Lapras, and a Rotom Mo, or Motum, as I like to call it. So, in this scenario, obviously, having 3 water types there and 2 electric types, Gastrodon could be really nice here. The issue is that there is obviously going to be Leaf Storm on that Rotom, and there's probably going to be Freeze Dry on the Lapras. With that being said, I don't have a Grass move on this team. I do think I should be bringing Silvally, because Silvally can break through screens. It can also hit water for super effective damage with the multi-attack. I think here I'm just going to go Inteleon Hawlucha. I'm going to have Silvally in the back. Do I bring Gastrodon? He's going to be ready for Gastrodon. He's going to be absolutely ready for Gastrodon. I don't think I bring it. Let's bring Darmanitan. He can't set up Trick Room, which puts Darmanitan in a good situation. The only issue with Darmanitan is, of course, that is going to be that Mach Punch from Conkeldurr, which he definitely has, because you don't run Conkeldurr and not have Mach Punch, even if you're running Trick Room, because that priority move can be very, very useful. And I think a Guts boosted Mach Punch will do around 70-80% to Darmanitan. So he actually leads with the Charge Bug. Now, Charge Bug has access to things like Electro Web, which can drop both my Pokemon speed, which could be really annoying. It also buffs its ally special attack, making Hurricane a real threat to Hawlucha here. I could just switch straight into Silvally, which isn't a bad option, and then maybe looking just to target Charjabug here. So let's do that. At least this way we're going to resist the Hurricane. Alternatively, I could have just hit the Pelipper with Thunder Punch, which wouldn't have been a bad option either. But a lot of Pelipers that you see are Focus Sashed. Are we just going to see this Pelipper Dynamax right now? Or is it going to be the Charjabug Dynamaxing? Is this going to be Dynamax Charjabug? I should have just clicked Thunder Wave. He's going to go for the Max Airstream. Sorry, not Thunder Wave. I should have clicked Thunder Punch. Good lord. This was a bit of an oversight. So we go for the Snipe Shot. This is rain boosted, so it should do quite a bit of damage to this Charjabug. Oh my lord. Good god. And Max Airstream is going to go straight into Silvally, which Silvally does take it very, very comfortably, so that's a positive. But what are we going to see from this Charjabug? Are we going to see the Electro Web? Why would you Rain Dance? That seems so weird. Why are you What? Why are you Rain Dancing? Nonetheless, I'm going to go for an Ice Shard onto the Pelipper. That's going to break its potential Focus Sash. And I think I just click multi-attack into Pelipper and just get rid of it. He obviously can tell I'm electric. He doesn't choose to protect, and I expect multi-attack to one-shot this Pelipper. I fully expect it to. We're going to see a Max Geyser into Silvally. Mate, Pelipper's got some power behind it. Pelipper actually has some power behind it. And we're going to see a Bug Bite come out from Charjabug. Not quite sure why we haven't seen Electro Web, I have to say. Let's bring Hawlucha back in. I have completely wasted my Silvally, though. The fact that he has Dynamaxed his Pelipper does kind of tell me that he probably doesn't have almost have the Charjabug then. He probably doesn't have the Lapras. Let's go for the Ice Shard into Hawlucha. Let's Dynamax here. I think it's our only chance of winning this. And let's knock this thing out with a big Max Lightning. We do boost the power of Charjabug's Electro Web with Max Lightning, but I think we should be fine. And the fact that I switched out Hawlucha first turn is going to come across as if I don't have anything to hit the Pelipper with. Could I still be living... Could I still have my Silvally alive? Yes. But I honestly, if I get rid of Pelipper this turn and Hawlucha is still alive, Hawlucha could run straight through this team. Like, you look at this team, Charjabug... Well played. Charjabug probably doesn't live a Max Airstream. I don't think Pelipper lives a Max Lightning. Well, there's no way Pelipper lives a Max Lightning. Hawlucha does go for Max Lightning. That's annoying. String Shot. That's a problem. That's going to drop my speed by 2 stages. That's a huge problem. That's a massive problem now, because that Pelipper's at +1, and I don't think Hawlucha's going to outspeed it. I really don't think we're going to outspeed it. I do actually think he goes into Seismitoad here, into the Pelipper slot, because he has just seen my electric attack. So, in this scenario, I'm going to double target this Pelipper with Max Airstream and Snipe Shot. Clearly, this was another oversight. He did not. He just chose to stay in, knowing he could outspeed. Hurricane unable to take out Hawlucha though, and we do hit back with a +2 Max Airstream, which is enough to knock out Pelipper. So if we can crit this Snipe Shot now, that would be incredible. We actually get a speed boost here as well, which could be really, really vital. If we get a crit with Snipe Shot right now, Charjabug goes down, and we're in an amazing position. Well, not amazing, because he's probably got Swift Swimmer in the back. We don't get the crit, unfortunately. Charjabug can go for Bug Bite here, and do a little more chip damage to Inteleon. He obviously thought that Hurricane was going to be able to knock out Hawlucha from full HP, or from the HP it was at. It's not enough. Seismitoad comes in now. Seismitoad obviously has Swift Swim. Inteleon here, he probably just knocks out my Hawlucha. So I'm very tempted to Max Guard, although we did see the prediction with Max Guard earlier. There's only 1 turn of rain left. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Max Guard, and I'm just going to click Surf. Surf will take out Charjabug. It will do sufficient damage to the Seismitoad. Let's go for Max Guard here. Hawlucha snaps out of Confusion, and honestly, at +1 speed, I think... oh, we actually get to Protect. Fair enough. At +1 speed, I do think Inteleon is going to outspeed the Seismitoad. Clearly I'm wrong, and he's going to surf himself. That's fine. We'll take that, no problem. And Rain's going to go down here, which is huge for us, because it means that the... oh my lord, that actually took out... Is that Life Orbs? It is Life Orbs. Okay, that makes things a little bit complicated. Just a bit. Just a bit complicated. If that Conkeldurr is in the back, I think I lose. I did not expect a surf, I have to say. Maybe it's to combine with Lapras's Water Absorb. We are at neutral speed with Hawlucha here, so Darmanitan's going to be the fastest thing on the field. I think here, I need to get rid of Charjabug. I need to get rid of it. So let's go for the Ice Punch on Charjabug. Let's go for the... What's going to do more? A +2. I think Acrobatics does more. Let's go for Ice Punch onto Charjabug. Let's go for the Acrobatics. No, I don't think it will, actually. I don't think I've got a choice, though. I don't think I've got a choice. At this stage, Seismitoad actually protects, so I'm glad I didn't double target the Seismitoad. I was considering double targeting it, but it was just that risk. I also have to be careful then that I didn't run out of timer, and it automatically just double targeted Seismitoad. He protects, which is the smart play to do, because if he does have this the Conkeldurr in the back, I could be in a very bad situation. It's actually Rotom, which benefits me quite a bit here. I do think Rotom could well go for Protect, because he will be very scared of my Darmanitan's Ice Punch. So I'm going to go ahead and double target into Seismitoad, as I expect to protect from this Rotom. He does not protect. However, I expect us to knock out this Seismitoad now. I'm hoping he's just going to click Volt Switch into Hawlucha, and that he keeps my Darmanitan around. He actually just fires off a Leaf Storm into Darmanitan. Do we live that? We do live it, and that should give us victory, thankfully. So this game really sort of kind of coming down to the wire a little bit. A 22 HP Darmanitan. I could actually Drain Punch here, which wouldn't be a bad option. Nah, I can knock him out with Nice Punch plus Acrobatics. A 22 HP Darmanitan, a 5 HP Hawlucha. That is the game. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. First game we had a really poor lead, but I almost came back, but the Tyranitar was just too strong for it was just too bulky for Darmanitan, to be honest. And that second game, plenty of surprises in the Charjabug. The Max Guard was a good play from my opponent with Pelipper, but we were able to come out on top. The rain finishing was very, very good timing, I have to say, and we were just able to play around that Seismitoad. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll be back on Friday for another video, where it's the last time we'll probably use this team. Alternatively, you can join me over on Twitch from 1 PM till 5 PM British summertime. Links are in the description. Try this team out. Give it a go. You can also follow him on Twitter for news and updates. I'll see you next time.